Hadith is in Sahih Muslim that our Prophet, peace be upon him, came across the Sahaba. One day they were sitting in the masjid. He came and they were having a heated discussion. So he said to them, "What are you discussing?" So they said, "We are talking about when Qiyamah will happen. We're talking about making a guess. When will Qiyamah happen?" So the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Qiyamah will not happen until you see its 10 signs." So now he said, there are 10 signs that are directly linked to Qiyamah. There are 10 that are definitely in a different category. Qiyamah will not happen until you see its 10 signs. Then he mentioned them one by one. Number 1, he said the Dukhan. The Dukhan is a dust smog, the Dukhan. And by the way, all 10 of these are specific. These are not trends. All 10 of these are one-off incidents. So these 10, it is a clear-cut sign. Something major is gonna happen, catastrophic, cataclysmic, and everybody will recognize this is one of those major signs. So number 1, the Dukhan now, and this is not in order, just 10 that he said. We're gonna mention this. Number 2, the Dajjal, and that is a long discussion. We'll talk about that. Number 3, the Dabba, and the Dabba is the beast, and he's mentioned in the Quran. Number 4, the rising of the sun from the west. So the sun rises, and the east sets in the west. One day it will rise from the west. Number 5, Zulu, or the coming of Isa ibn Maryam. Okay, this is a specific incident, and that is not ambiguous at all. Very clear. Number 6, Juj and Majuj, and the coming of Juj and Majuj. Okay, that is a major sign. And we'll talk about them, and some of the problems that are raised by this issue. We'll talk about it very frankly. Number 6, 7, 8, and 9. 3 Zalasan, 3 earthquakes that will shake the world. There's gonna be major. This isn't a regional earthquake. These are earthquakes that, essentially, the world will know. It is an earthquake. 3 Zalazan that will shake the world. In one hadith, each next one will be bigger than the first one. So there's gonna be 3 consecutive earthquakes that are. The whole world will know that there is an earthquake taking place. And then he said, the last of these signs, number 10. The last of these signs is a blazing fire that will emanate in Yemen, and will force the people towards Arb al-Mah, or the land of resurrection. The land of resurrection, the very last sign of Judgment Day, will be the final. That will force people to gather in one place. And that will be the end of humanity, in that one place, which is going to be in Bill edition, as we will come to when we come to it. In another hadith he said, anytime one of these 10 comes, expect the other to come immediately after. So these 10 are like dominoes, one after the other. These 10, when the first one comes, how is the rest are gonna follow very, very quickly.